For as long as I can remember, I've been a little different from everyone else around. Even my own family, when I was a kid, could sense my uniqueness, and so they loved me sincerely, but the way one loves a pet, deeply, but from across a gulf of misunderstanding or through a cage or glass. I've never been bothered by this separation, and my loneliness has long been filled by the awareness that having no equals meant I was truly free. Free to consume the vast resources that life presented unencumbered by the distractions encountered by those who surrounded me. From the time I entered into education, doors were opened and I was encouraged to challenge systems that might impede the progress of one with my seemingly unlimited potential. When I completed my second doctorate from Harvard, I was praised for having succeeded beyond the range of the scholars who had taught me. And despite my still unquenched thirst for the answers to what seemed a hollow chasm of questions that were aching to be solved, I was told that scorn would follow subsequent to any attempts at a third doctorate. And so it was not a fear for the threat, but a realization that scholars were not equipped to further guide my process that forced me to begin my own self-directed study of life. I chose to serve society as a surgeon, while seeking to satiate the hunger that beckoned within me. And one day, while I was at work, holding a man's beating heart in my hands, it all became so clear. The beats, as they slowed, they signaled this explosion inside my head, as sure as any time bomb. A ripple of convulsions peeled through my body on that final tick. The key turning inside the lock, and the doorway was the corpse on my table. Me. And what emerged from the discarded shell was still soft from the molting. I was new, and I was incredible. I had to repeat the process a few times to begin to fully grasp my discovery. But it became so clear that it was a wonder that I hadn't realized it much sooner. And I even resented the blind sheep who bore the yoke of the system, which was so firmly in place to keep them from tasting the sweet nectar that life offered to everyone so indiscriminately, unbiased by class, creed, cohort, or even characteristic. How it could have come so far that even carnivores were robbed of the experience that they were paying for each time they ate. It made no sense that man had banned the behavior that had placed him on top of the world, something as natural as breathing, just on the other side of the coin.
Hey, you wanna buy this shirt?
Does it come with a warranty? Actually, hey, buddy. I do need a VCR.
Yeah.
It's so backwards that many who are unable to contain their subconscious attempts to break free are limited to a slow, self-inflicted poisoning, and even these feeble attempts garner only contempt from the rest of humanity.